Welcome back to Furniture Industry News. Today is Wednesday, September 17th, 2025. And as always, we're here to break down the latest developments that matter most for professionals in the furniture industry. Let's get into it. The big economic story today is the Federal Reserve's decision to cut interest rates. The Fed lowered its benchmark rate by a quarter point, bringing the federal funds target range down to 4.0%. This is the first cut since last December, and while some analysts expected a bigger move, the Fed chose to play it steady. For the furniture industry, this matters a lot. Lower rates make it cheaper for consumers to finance big-ticket purchases, and they also ease borrowing costs for retailers and manufacturers planning expansions or improvements. In practical terms, it could mean more shoppers willing to buy now rather than wait. Of course, the broader economy is still sending mixed signals, but this cut could provide some needed momentum going into the last quarter of the year. And that momentum is already showing up in the numbers. According to the latest government data, furniture store sales were up about 5% year over year in July, specifically a 5.1% increase compared to July of 2024. Year-to-date through July, sales were up 5.7%. That's a healthy pace, especially considering all the headwinds in the economy. While inflation has cooled somewhat, consumers are still cautious, so the fact that furniture stores are seeing steady growth is a strong sign of resilience. It shows that even in uncertain times, people are still investing in their homes. Housing plays a big role in that, and we've got some positive news there too. The Mortgage Bankers Association reported that housing affordability actually improved in July. Their index showed that the median monthly payment on a new home purchase fell to $2,127 from $2,172 in June. That might not sound like a huge change, but in the housing market, even small shifts in affordability can make a difference. Lower payments mean more families can qualify for loans and move into new homes, and when people buy homes, they need to furnish them. That ripple effect is something every retailer in the furniture business keeps an eye on, because housing trends often foreshadow demand in our sector. Now, even with better affordability and stronger sales numbers, the question for retailers is still, how do you reach customers effectively? Industry leaders are emphasizing that there isn't a single tactic that wins anymore. It's about being nimble and innovative. That might mean offering flexible financing programs that appeal to rate-sensitive shoppers, experimenting with new product categories, or finding fresh ways to use digital marketing to connect with local buyers. Convenience and service remain key, but customers also expect creativity. The stores that combine digital tools with strong in-store experiences are the ones best positioned to win loyalty, especially as competition from lifestyle and home goods brands continues to blur the lines. And competition is about to heat up as we enter the holiday season. According to Sensormatic's traffic forecasts, the busiest in-store shopping days of the year will once again include Black Friday and Super Saturday, the Saturday before Christmas. These 2 days consistently rank at the top for foot traffic across retail. While furniture isn't always a last-minute holiday purchase, many families take advantage of promotions during this time to make larger household investments. That means retailers in our space should be ready with compelling offers, strong staffing, and clear messaging. The holidays aren't just about gifting. They're also about families preparing their homes for gatherings, and that can drive sales of dining tables, seating, and even guest bedroom sets. As retailers prepare for the holidays, there's another issue they need to keep front of mind: product safety. Last week on September 11th, the Consumer Product Safety Commission issued a warning about Cranac plastic tip-over restraint kits. These restraints, which are supposed to prevent dressers and other tall furniture from tipping, may fail, creating a hazard for children and adults alike. The CPSC urged consumers to stop using the defective kits and to replace them with ones that meet the required standard. For retailers and manufacturers, this is a reminder of just how important product safety and compliance are. Customers trust that the furniture they bring into their homes is safe, and any lapse, whether it's the product itself or the safety devices packaged with it, can cause real harm and damage brand credibility. It's worth double-checking product assortments and making sure store teams are ready to educate customers about proper installation of compliant hardware. On the corporate side, Brandhouse Collective, formerly known as Kirkland's, had some notable updates in its latest quarterly report. The company highlighted the opening of the very first Bed Bath & Beyond home store, which launched in Nashville on August 8th. This marks the start of their effort to bring the Bed Bath & Beyond name back into the marketplace under new ownership. The move is designed to reintroduce the brand to customers who still recognize and value it, while expanding product assortments in a way that bridges home decor and furniture. Brandhouse Collective also discussed their broader strategy of using partnerships to strengthen their position. For furniture retailers, this is worth watching closely. It shows how legacy names in home goods can be revitalized and repurposed, and how partnerships are becoming an important way to capture market share. The line between traditional furniture stores and lifestyle retailers continues to blur, creating both new challenges and opportunities. When we put all of these pieces together, the picture is one of cautious optimism. Interest rates are easing, which should support demand. Sales numbers are steady and showing growth. Housing affordability has improved modestly, opening the door for more home purchases. Retailers are leaning into innovation to connect with customers, and the holiday season promises plenty of traffic. At the same time, safety concerns remind us that diligence is essential, and the moves by companies like Brandhouse Collective remind us that competition is evolving fast. For professionals in the furniture industry, the message is clear. The fundamentals remain strong, but staying flexible, proactive, and customer-focused will be the key to success. That's going to wrap up today's episode of Furniture Industry News. Thanks for tuning in and staying up to speed with the latest developments in our industry. If you found this helpful, be sure to subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss future updates.